You've been given a due date, but here's what most parents don't realize. Only about 5% of babies are actually born on their due date. And the difference between one pregnancy and another can be weeks, for reasons science is still working to fully explain. The standard answer is 40 weeks. That's the number most people associate with pregnancy, the widely cited estimate of how long a pregnancy lasts. But the reality is far more variable and far more interesting. Normal, healthy pregnancies can range from 37 weeks all the way to 42 weeks, a 5-week window that represents a significant difference in time. Some women consistently have shorter pregnancies, others consistently go longer, and researchers are finding that the reasons behind this variation are rooted in genetics, biology, and factors that are still being studied. Let's explore why pregnancy length varies and what it reveals about how remarkably individualized each pregnancy truly is. The due date is an estimate. The 40-week figure comes from a calculation developed in the 19th century based on the idea that pregnancy lasts approximately 280 days from the first day of the last menstrual period. But this calculation assumes a regular 28-day cycle with ovulation on day 14. Not every woman's cycle works this way. Ovulation timing varies, fertilization timing varies, and implantation timing varies. Modern research has found that even among women with apparently similar cycles and similar pregnancies, gestational length varies considerably. A large study published in the journal Human Reproduction found that the duration of pregnancy could vary naturally by as much as 5 weeks between different women, even when accounting for cycle length. Your due date is a useful estimate. It was never meant to be a precise deadline. Genetics plays a role. One of the most significant factors in pregnancy length appears to be genetics. Research has found that how long a woman's pregnancy lasts tends to run in families. If your mother had longer pregnancies, you may be more likely to as well. Studies examining twins and extended family data have found that a portion of the variation in gestational length is heritable, meaning it's encoded at least partly in genes. Scientists have begun identifying specific genetic variants associated with longer or shorter pregnancies. Research published in scientific journals has found gene variants related to uterine function, hormone processing, and fetal signaling that appear to influence when labor begins. This is an active area of genetic research, and scientists are still working to understand the full picture. The baby's role. We touched on this in our labor science discussion, but it's relevant here too. The baby may play a role in determining when pregnancy ends. Research, particularly in animal models with some evidence in humans, suggests that signals from the developing fetus influence the timing of labor. As a baby's organs mature, particularly the lungs, they may produce chemical signals that contribute to initiating the birth process. This would mean that part of why pregnancies vary in length could come from the individual baby, their specific developmental schedule, their organ maturation timeline, and the signals their body sends to the mother's uterus. Every baby develops on a somewhat individual schedule. The timing of birth may reflect that individuality more than we previously understood. Other factors that influence gestational length, beyond genetics and fetal signaling, researchers have identified several other factors associated with variation in gestational length. First-time mothers tend to have longer pregnancies on average than women who have given birth before. The reasons aren't fully understood, but the uterus and cervix may respond differently in subsequent pregnancies. The baby's sex has also been associated with small differences in gestational length in some studies, with male fetuses occasionally associated with slightly longer pregnancies, though researchers are still examining why. Stress, Nutrition and certain health conditions are also being studied for their influence on gestational length. This is an area where much research is still ongoing, and it would be an oversimplification to say any one factor definitively determines when labor begins. Here's what I think is the most important takeaway. The variation in pregnancy length isn't a flaw in the system. It may be the system working exactly as designed, each pregnancy unfolding on a timeline that reflects the unique biology of that mother and that baby. A pregnancy that goes a few days past the estimated date isn't necessarily delayed. It may simply be a pregnancy where the specific biological conversation between mother and baby is playing out on its own schedule. The due date tells us approximately when. The baby tells us exactly when. Were you early, on time, or late? Share your experience in the comments.